Hello, welcome back to another episode. In this video, I want to talk about you have to get rid of your addiction problem. Addiction is not good, especially for men, women, or anybody, right? You got to get rid of your addiction, whether it's substance abuse, um, sexual activities, food addictions, um, medications, smoking cigarettes, video games. All this is addiction. What is addiction? Addiction is basically things that hold you back. Addiction have all these negative connotations, whether it is self-destructing, it will destroy you, it will make you unproductive, it make you procrastinate because you have to get that fix of addiction every time. And in the future, you can't depend on these stuff because it's not conducive to your improvement. It's not going to improve you at all. Your addictions is only going to eat you up alive. You got to find us. In order to get rid of addiction, you got to find something positive to replace your addiction. All right. If you're angry all the time, right? If you have to smoke, have to do drugs and all this stuff, you got to find a replacement because it's not health. I want to make this video to help people not to be in this situation where their downfall is substance abuse, or the alcohol, right? Stop drinking. Drinking is not good for you. Drinking will destroy your liver, right? Drinking will create strife in a relationship. Drinking is not going to solve anything, right? Addiction is not going to solve anything. Addiction is just providing temporary relief, whether it's cigarettes, smoking, drugs use, or sexual activity. It's temporary. It's not a quick fix. You can find God in your life. He'll help you to stop addiction, or you can just do it cold turkey like I did. You just do it cold turkey. It's a mental game, right? It's easy to get over addiction if you're mentally strong. It's basically a mind game. Telling yourself, right? You will overcome. You'll get over this, right? If you're mentally weak, that's not benefiting to get over an addiction. You need to be mentally strong. Improve your mind, right? These addictions is only going to destroy your minds. It's going to make you mentally weak, right? In this society, in this age, there's all these distractions that make you weak over and over and over. You don't want that. You want something that boosts up your mind. Exercise help relieve a lot of stress. The stress in your life too. Get rid of all your stress. I know it might be easy for me to say that, right? Because not stress aren't easy to get rid of because people live different lives. People are in different situation, different position, different stage in their life, right? And they get all sort of stress. But you know what? I know it's hard to get rid of stress somehow without having to feed your addiction, but at least limit your amount of stress, right? Limit the amount of going out. Going out will create a lot of stress. Going out will invite a lot of demons into your life, right? Too much. I'm not saying not to have a lifestyle, not to have a social life, but limit to who you talk to, limit what do you do, right? You can still have a life without feeding your addiction. You got to be responsible, right? Being responsible meaning you have to have a strong mind as well. I'm keep saying this. People are very weak-minded right now. You have to build up your mind. Meditate, right? Meditate help you get rid of addiction. Meditate will get rid of all that demon in your mind. You got to release that stress out of your mind. Meditate helps a lot. Something therapeutic, right? There's a plan. Go to a hot spring. Take a bath, right? A cold shower. Go do that. That's going to leave a lot of stress out of your mind, right? Go off-roading. Find that activity. Rock climbing, right? That stuff. Go out in nature. See outside. Venture outside in the life, right? That can occupy your mind. Because when your mind is idle, you're going to feed your addiction. That's what it is. An idle mind is the devil's playground, right? You need to get your mind occupied. You need to occupy your mind, right? Because if you don't occupy your mind, get your mind busy, you can fall back on your addictions, right? I want to get people off of addictions. You need to get rid of this addiction. It does not serve you in the future. Food addictions, right? People eat themselves because they're stressed out, because they're mentally weak, because all these stuff, right? Don't replace a bad thing with another bad thing. Don't do that. You want to replace a bad thing with a positive thing. If you smoke, drink, do drugs, drink, whatever, go exercise. Those positive because when you exercise, it puts your body in a better shape. It detoxify yourself. It get rid of the toxin. It'll build up serotonin. Gives you the good feelings, right? That's what happens when you exercise. Go hike, right? Breathe some fresh air, right? These will get rid of stress. Meditate, right? Meditate instead of eating. Feeding your obsession with food, right? Because it's gonna lead to overeating, then you get fat, then you get lazy, you get sluggish. Like the old saying, too much of everything is not good for you. Right, too much food is not good for you. Too much smoking is not good for you. Too much sex is not good for you. Too much all these stuff, right? It's gonna leave all these addictions. You can't control yourself. You need how to control yourself. I know cold turkey. My most recommended is cold turkey if you're mentally strong, right? That's how I did it as I overcome addictions. Cold turkey, and it's a mind game. You gotta keep telling yourself it's all a mind game. Get over it. Tell you're strong. You're strong. Get yourself some motivations. Pump yourself up. Exercise. Like I said, exercise is the best way to relieve stress. Once you exercise, you can see your body changes, and you feel good about yourself. Then you can have all these motivations. It's gonna pump you up. Then it's gonna lead to another motivation. It's gonna pump you up. All right. Not only that, when you quit, let's for example, quit smoking. When you quit smoking for one day, it's gonna lead you to quit another day. You quit another day. That you accumulated that you're quitting, right? That's gonna motivate you to not relapse. Like, oh, I made it this far. I'm not gonna screw myself up again. I'm not gonna relapse and do it all over again. Who wants to start from the bottom? Nobody wants to start from the bottom, because of how far they have gotten. Right? Tell yourself that you can screw yourself over by doing things backwards. Right? That's how you get over addictions. Talk to somebody. Talk to a friend. Talk to a psychiatrist. Talk to a therapist. You need to talk out. Talking will relieve a lot of stress. Go to your barber. Talk to your barber, right? He's there. He's getting paid, right, for you to talk to him. It'll leave a lot of stress. If you can't afford a therapist, right? Talk it out. You have to talk things out to let go of all these pent up emotions, right? Your emotion is stressing you out. That's what it is. Your emotion is the primary contributor to stress. Because you need to control it. You need to learn how to control your emotion. That's what I'm saying. You need to stop being emotionally weak. If you don't have anybody to talk to, right? There are hotlines you talk to. You can call them, and they have counselors. You can talk to them. This is the age of information. You can look for information, and it'll tell you where to go. Like you are watching this video right now. I'm sure if you're watching this video right now, you're looking for a way to get out of addictions. Some kind of motivations, right? You need to be mentally strong and not weak in order to get out of your addictions. Find a mentor, right? Some people need mentor in their lives. Somebody they could rely on, someone they could look up to, whether it's a family member, friends, somebody that's in their life that's proactive, and not somebody that are destructive in their lives. Right? If they're destructive in your life, get rid of them. Don't be afraid to cut people off. Right? If they're not doing you a service in your life, just cut them off. You'll find new friends. You find a new partner. You find a new girlfriend. There are millions of people in the world. There are a dime a dozen. All right. You can find communities online that can help you. That is facing your struggle. Right. I'm still battling myself. I mean, everybody are in some kind of battling with their lives. Right? There's no such thing as a perfect person. There's no person out there that's not battling any problems in their life. Don't be alienated by that. Right? You shouldn't be alienated by that because people have different lives. You don't know what other people are living. Right? Not everybody are perfect. Not everybody are not facing any addiction or any problem in their life. Everybody everybody's to something like the Lord said. Everyone's a sinner. All right. Regardless how perfect they live their life. All right? Don't be discouraged by that. You need to overcome your weakness and defeat your addictions. Addiction's not good for you, all right? Please find help. Please be mentally strong. On that note, guys, thank you for watching. I'll check you back on the next episode. Like, share, and subscribe.